All right, so before I get in the car today, I wanted to show a little bit about what goes into my daily intake of calories, especially when I'm at work. So first thing we got up here, dude, about 300 grams of fried rice with a good 200 grams of pulled pork. Normally it's just whatever in the fridge. Kind of make some type of concoction with it. We got 2 sandwiches in here. Each one is about 150 grams of chicken breast on whole wheat bread. Or whole grain, sorry. We got 2 little protein bars. I believe they're just about 150 calories. We got a singular banana, that's about 100 calories. We got these Mike's Hot Honey Hot Honey flavored Blue Diamond almonds there, about 260 calories, a little snack in between. So we throw all this together, and I've had my shake this morning, which is about 600 calories. This will put us in just around the realm of 2,800 calories by the time we get home, give or take a few. It gives me enough room to have another meal and then have a snack before bed, essentially. Since the goal here is to hit 3,900 calories on the lowest end and 4,000 calories middle, about 4,100 at the highest end, within that 300 range to keep that weight going up. All right. Saw a little bit of the start there today. We were going over kind of what some of my calories look like, man, and just how I've really been kind of locked into this process. I think that I'm starting to get into the groove of actually hitting all of my calories, or 90% of them, before I even leave work. And I think that that's pretty important for me, considering when I get home, dude, I don't want to do anything. I don't want to eat. I don't want to think about nothing, you know? Obviously, that's also partially my own problem, my own fault, but I've found kind of a solution for that at the time being. But we're back, dude. I didn't work out yesterday, even though I probably should have, just because I can't tell if I strained muscle in the kind of connective area, right where your breastbone is and whatnot there. But it was feeling very like sharp, like somebody was kind of Michael Myers stabbing me with something. So I really didn't mess with it. I feel mostly good now. Every once in a while I'll feel like a little bit of like a tweak to it, but today's a leg day anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I've also noticed that one of my microphones is broken. So this is a set. These come with 2 normally. And the other one just doesn't work. So I was flip-flopping between the 2 to try and, I don't know, see how they would perform. Maybe one performed better than the other, and that was clearly the case. So from now on, I have to remember to use this one only. Otherwise, I was supposed to have another leg day up on Friday, but here we are. I'm not just going to throw up something because I need to. I'm going to throw up something because I think it's good enough as a product for myself, something that I would want to watch. Otherwise, what's the point? You know? It's kind of the reason when we do all the things that we do is we kind of want to make it to a standard for ourselves. Like when I work out, I want to reach a certain standard with my body weight relative to my height, relative to the muscle size, relative to the muscle mass, right? All these different things, but I want to reach a standard, and I want to be somewhere within there. Same reason why people go to school, get a degree. They all want to reach a standard. And they all want to accomplish something, so we're doing that same way, same process. But yeah, dude, today is a bit of a quad focus leg day. You're gonna see me squat, dude. Whew. And squatting is it's front squat. A little bit of that heel elevation. Get the quads really blowing up, dude. They helped me out pretty good the first couple times. A lot of delayed onset muscle soreness. Just gotta keep pushing them. So I'm excited. I'm trying to make leg days like my favorite day of the week, so to speak, or one of my favorite days of the week. But it's all gonna come with time. It's all gonna come with mindset too, you know. I digress. I'm gonna get into work for today. Get out of work, go to the gym, down some pre-workout, and get into it. So I will see you guys on the other side. All right, we're gonna try the noise canceling on this only because the radio above is really, really loud, but you can tell how humbling this is. I got singular plate on this. Last time I got, I want to say 6. We're gonna look for 7 here. I don't have any elevated like shoes. Some people have like squat shoes that have the elevation at the heel. I don't have those, so use this little 25-pound plate here. Elevate my heels on it. Kind of like simulate that. Focus the quads, you know. I'd like to get 8 here. That way I can actually start moving up on the weight a little bit more. But honestly, I'll take what I can get. I did a warm-up set or 2 and they felt heavy. They didn't feel light. Oh shit, wait, I just realized this is where the mic is gonna be. Maybe I'll put you on the back here. Oh my god. Can we? You guys will have to go over there for now. I don't want to crush that mic. It's the only good one I have. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Definitely got to work the form a little bit more. I kind of lurch forward a bit when I feel like the movement should be more about just going straight down and trying to keep the torso level. I definitely move the torso a little bit in the process there. What do we get? 6, 7 maybe? Definitely not easy. We've got one more heavy set on this. Whew. Man, I will say, squats take a ton out of me, dude. I get very tired very quickly on these. But don't have to do too many of them, which is nice. Just so long as we bring a lot of the intensity to it. Because I'll tell you what, I got to like rep 2 or 3. I was already thinking, I was like, man, is this it? Like, I didn't think I had that many more in me. But pleasantly surprised. Okay. Still trying to like fully recover there, dude. Whew, I broke out sweating quick too. But I'm assuming that's going to keep happening. I'm going to start sweating a lot more as the bulk progresses. A lot more me to cool down. Higher body fat percentage, right? Yeah, a lot more insulation, so to speak. Now I'm doing circles. I just sat back down again. Yeah, no, dude, I think, especially for helping out the lower back too, having that be a good stabilizer. I feel like there's no purpose for me not to squat. Kind of knocks both of those birds with the same stone. All right. I think we're ready just to AMRAP this. Let's see, how does that fit here? Seems like it works out okay. Oh, man. Nope. Not even a little bit. You can tell it was sketchy because I got a little too far forward. I also didn't probably have this plate far back enough. Just kind of tapped that section there. Whew. The bracing was good though. I didn't lean forward as much. Just got a little close, a little bit of a tilt. All right, got some leg curls next. Give the quads a little bit of time to relax here. Jesus. All right, gotta throw this first one up, about 220. Try and see if we can break over a little plateau we've been having. It was like 5, just barely past 6 reps on 220 here. I wanna see if we can get like 8 would be the perfect number realistically, but you never know. That's exactly what I needed. All right. 215. Well, not exactly what I wanted, but I'll take it. We got a pretty good top set. And I'll keep moving on. Okay, last set, microphone didn't work again. I've really got to figure out what's happening there, dude. That has become just a consistently annoying thing. I've only had the microphone for maybe a year, if not a little longer. Just a lot of connectivity issues and stuff like that. I understand it's through my phone, but, I was talking about the first set being heavy and the second set pushing to failure. Just kind of keeping that routine of the last set's always going to be the one that we push as hard as humanly possible to failure. Like, obviously, the first ones, we tend to do that. Like you saw in my squats and you saw on the leg curl already. Failure was achieved. But this one, it's always really nice to do so because then you got nothing left. And especially when we're doing lower volume stuff where it's like 2-3 sets, it's really nice to do that on the last one. feels a lot more accomplishing. So we took off the 5s. It's just the 90s here. Ooh, and we're gonna give it a shot. See if we can get out of it. Oh, shoot. Back into the trench. Oh, man. Come on. Okay. I was not, I didn't even get a full rep out of that. That was like a knowing that's gonna fall. Burned out. That's good. Probably need some more padding on this thing though. Not exactly got a lot of padding on me myself. And there's not a worse feeling really than having the barbell like really dig into your body. Gives that like crazy, awful pinching feeling. Especially when you're trying to focus on not dropping anything or completely burning out. But I was able to kind of shimmy a little bit and fix it. Preach to the Smith machine. One of God's greatest inventions. All right. We've got quad extensions, adductors, abs, and some calves to do. Just around the halfway point. All right, we are looking at 220 right now, man. I want to see what we can do. Oh, sorry, 225. Somehow forgetting what I do already. Have a little bit down there. Heavy set. Here we go. I feel like I cheated a few of those. What do you think? You think that was clean? Kinda doubt it. But felt pretty damn good. Man, my head is pounding, dude. Do one more. Get all the rest of our accessory stuff done. Pretty much did the bulk of it though. All right, last one. 215. See if we can throw it around for like, I don't know, anywhere from 4 to 8 would be fine by me, but if we can get over that, I'd be pretty happy too. I see a lot of partials in my future, dude. Quads are dead. Yeah, that wasn't much. I didn't expect it after squatting. I feel like I normally can't get a whole lot after. Alright. Let's see. We're 190 on that scale, dude. We're like 5 pounds heavier.
190?
I'm 190 on that scale. I'm like 5 pounds heavier than I am at home.
6'2"?
6'2", just around. Like right in the middle between 6'2" and 6'3".
205.
Depends on the day.
85,
Depends on the day. I'd love to get to like 200 or 220 before cutting back down. Because I stay relatively lean pretty easily, but it's just throwing the calories down.
I've never had an actual bulk. That happens naturally.
Yeah, the quads are feeling it. But definitely not enough on the calves. But we're gonna be fighting that. That's a lifelong battle. Let's see. Come on. A little bit more of that quad separation, but legs are still a long way to go in comparison to the upper body. Okay, we are done for today. Getting out of this gym, going home. Changed out of the gym clothes. Calories are looking pretty good. Can't really complain about that there either. But yeah, you heard it as we were doing a little pose down there. And I was kind of engaged talking as I do. It's kind of like a little social pastime. The gym has become like that for me, but essentially, on the gym scale, it says that I am 190 pounds, which is after eating all the stuff that I normally would and getting around 3,000 calories in me, 2,800. But I like that number more. I'm not going to use it, obviously, but it's like getting a second opinion, right? When you go to the doctors or something. And that's a fun little thing to do for yourself. It's a nice little, pick the number that works best for you. So I'm going to also keep looking at that one too, but I don't know. I feel like the leg day went pretty good. It's difficult. I don't really record a lot of the, like accessory movements, so to speak. I'm trying to get more into recording stuff like the adductors and abduction, maybe some of the core work, but I don't know. I feel like I also don't want the videos to be too long. You know, I kind of want you to get in, see the workout, get out, you know. It also helps me make the workouts a little bit faster too. So, at any rate, we are going to go home, see about 1,100 calories in my future, which some of that's probably going to be ice cream. I would say about 600 calories is probably going to be ice cream there. Probably get a little nice 600 calorie meal in there, whether that's a little bit more red meat, probably a lot more carbs. Make sure that we are rounded up on the protein for today. We're about 200 grams in, 210 grams in. So we're honestly there for protein, but doesn't hurt to have a little more. It's about 7:30 here, so it's about my day, you know. We did good. We did good. And I will see you guys there tomorrow. We're going to have our first chest day in about a week. Hopefully things will go pretty good, but just have to stay tuned. Until that moment, as you guys know at this point, my name is Mike, and until I see you guys again, remember to be kinder than necessary. Peace.